welcome everybody to our newest Pokemon Let's Go. Wait, that's not right. Anyway, guys, welcome to a Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee battle. I got a lead Nidoking with Mixed Attack, Stealth Rocks, Physically Defensive Moltres, partner Eevee with the ability to Cleric, Leech Seed, a good old Agility Dragonite, Calm Mind Alakazam, and Defensive Gyarados. And I forgot my Keystone. Guys, I have not played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee since it came out. Used to run a team with like a Alolan Muck and a few other things to cover the Mewtwo or Double Mewtwo and Mew teams. Let's go ahead and get into it. My opponent, Charlie, is rocking a pretty cool team. I had to set it as mixed because he does have a Mew and a Mewtwo, but I promise, guys, it's actually a really close game. And I really enjoyed it, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Disclaimer, I definitely don't know near as much about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee or its rare candy metagame than I do about other formats, but prior to making this video, I found an amazing community that plays Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so if you're interested in them, check the link down below in the description. As always, guys, thanks for the amazing amount of subs. We're almost at 7K, 8K watch hours as of last night with everything we've been doing. Thank you so much. And as always, if you like the music we're kicking it today's show, drop a comment down below and let me know. This music is actually pretty special because not only is Generation 2 my all-time favorite, but Pokemon Coral is one of my most anticipated games to play. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right of this. Nidoking, I don't have anything better to sacrifice. That's fine. Nidoking's gonna go ahead and go down. By the way, guys, thanks all the love for the script and everything. I'm definitely gonna be doing it and the studio mic going forward because it really helped out in quality. Now, even though I am not Mega Alakazam, Calm Mind Alakazam is nothing to scoff at. Now, keep in mind, in Generation 1, well, Generation 7, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, abilities didn't exist, so Alakazam does not like the likes of Stealth Rocks, Spikes, or anything like that, or, God forbid, Toxic. Even with Recover, that badly poison is definitely going to rack up damage on your Alakazam if you don't want that. Guys, do you guys remember old Generation 1, like when everybody got their Game Boys and everybody was just playing online with YouTube on like their stadium cards and people, well, when I say online, I mean, you know, you were playing next to your best friend with the link cable and you were using Mew and Mewtwo's elemental attacks. You didn't really necessarily know competitively as far as like adding like Body Slam or, you know, competitively what movesets were to begin with. That's kind of what this battle is. But my man is going to go into this Rhinocorn, and I just love the spelling of that. I don't even know why. I think my man has an in-game team here, which is pretty cool. Because like I said, I have not played this game and was very surprised to find people on the Pikachu code. So, if you guys do have the game still and you want to battle, I would love to battle. And I think next time, I don't know if I'll record this in the layout. We'll just have to kind of see how that goes. But I want something kind of bouncy and airy to fit the theme for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Maybe like Mega Man Battle Network or just some bouncy Pokemon fan games or something like that. Now, +1 Alakazam is not unbreakable. And guys, remember with max values and everything, this is kind of like more of your red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, where you've got max values and everything. Bulky stuff like Executor is able to live a +1 non-stab Shadow Ball and go ahead and go for the Toxic. Now, because like I said, I don't have that Magic Guard, the Toxic is going to rack up significantly quickly, and with things like Mewtwo on his team, I need this Alakazam as healthy as possible. So, fearing that little bit of Toxic damage, and just any other residual attack, I decided to go out into Partner Eevee. Now, it's kind of funny, let me give you a little bit of backstory with this game's value. I actually play Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and at the beginning of battling this, I don't know when this got patched to change to work, but when I was making teams, I actually could not make or put a partner Eevee into my team at all, or in the boxes, or anything like that. It was basically stricken to just Pikachu, and let's face it, guys, partner Pikachu's cool, but he's not. I mean, Eevee is a lot better in the Candy metagame where they had to ban Sappy Seed. I mean, that's 3 Weak Seed plus a nice attack to hit rocks. So, come on, right? And then, of course, Sparkly Swirl. Eevee doesn't need Stab. And that's one of the biggest things that set it back. Without having that Stab, it just has stuff to like Cleric. And I forget what Sizzly Spot does off the top of my head. But I remember Sappy Seed and Sparkly Swirl and Protecting are kind of your bread and butter. This thing, I'm pretty much thinking it's going to be his Megan. And this thing, what I decided to do here is I wanted to preempt the possible Blizzard or any other coverage move or Fire Blast. So I go out into Gyarados. But what coverage moves does my man Charlie have? You guessed it, he's got Thunderbolt. Now, Mega evolving into Mega Gyarados probably could have mitigated this and allowed me to go for Crunch. But guess what? I don't have a... So, that happened. Bye, Gyarados. It's alright, though. As we still have Alakazam, and from this range, Alakazam can 2-hit KO. But I can't just go hard into Dragonite because this thing has Blizzard. So what I've got to do is wear this thing down or take it out with the Mewtwo and then set up my Agility Dragonite. That's my plan. So, I kind of think, I want to say the Shadow Ball damage, because I can also be kind of stylish and going on Blizzard with Moltres, which is kind of a cool throwback because in Generation 1 Red, Blue, and Yellow, Moltres was actually weak to Blizzard. That's crazy, right? Because the Flying type and the type different weak to how Bug Pokemon were weak to Poison. Man, the times we had back then, right? So anyways, some excuse me, some Leech Seed recovery is gonna happen. I'm gonna go out to Barbell, hoping that he goes for the Blizzard because, like I said, I want the Stylus. That's the word of the day again. Stylus Leech Seed kill. So I'm gonna go into good old Fires of Barbell here. And as I go into Fires of Barbell, this Thunderbolt comes down, and Thunderbolt brings me to very little HP. Here comes the Leaf Seed, and it does not take out the Mewtwo. So, what I decided to do here is go ahead and sack good old partner Eevee, because I know that Sappy Seed will kill the Leech Seed Affliction will actually kill this time as I sack the partner Eevee, which is fine, because now Mewtwo goes down, and I get to see what he has to answer Agility Dragonite. So, that works out cool. This is a free switch in the app. Also, Retro, we know you don't know your speed tiers. You don't have to keep reminding us. But because I don't know my speed tiers, I'm thinking that this V2 actually outspeeds Alakazam, and I think naturally should so. But luckily, I don't think it would kill me with anything it has from this range, so that's pretty cool. But luckily, I am able to go ahead and revenge kill this thing off with a Shadow Ball because this thing with Rabbit. So here comes the Psychic. Also, I sound really nasally this morning, so I apologize about that too. I think set Agility, and then I need to see what this thing wants to go for. I have to have the agility to break through Mew, because otherwise I have to possibly sacrifice my win condition to a Blizzard Miss. But also, if you're interested in Let's Get Featured in Eevee, as I mentioned, there's a Discord server below. And also, I've got some replays to the biggest Let's Get Pikachu in Eevee games featuring a very, very cool Pokemon that I honestly believe when Let's Get Pikachu in Eevee's metagame camp wasn't being used. So shoutouts to you, Eevee, for highlighting that Pokemon and doing something that I watch very plays on Karma. So you guys are really awesome and inspire people like me. So man, just keep doing what you do because that content is amazing. Also, regular Dratini is going to come in to eat this outrage, and it does not eat it. Gonna eat it from this point either, man. That was a great game, Charlie. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I was gonna commentate it last night. I'm curious to see how a later video does, to see how it works out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, thank you for almost 8K watch hours, almost 50 subs, and Lord. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in the next one. I've got a great game versus Angel of the Night coming up soon on this channel. Don't want to miss it. We haven't had a match since Ultra Moon, so that's definitely a long time awaited rivalry.